So just arrived at the beach. I'm going to do a bit of mudlarking. As you can see, a little bit of a river here. Let's see what we can find. There's absolutely loads of these big shells. The French Riviera. It's a funny shaped stone. Loads of seaweed, so that's all the good stuff. Got some bits of tile here. The green coloured one where the algae's grown on it. And the ripples. Lots of brick, shells, bits of pottery. Suppose it'd be a great place to get the metal detector here, and the metallic bits that come down the river and get lodged here in the gravels. They're good to find. I'll cross over here and get my feet wet. Ooh, that's nice and cool. Oh yeah, very cool. Now, I'm only scanning the surface. I haven't got a trowel with me or anything to be rooting for any good stuff. But you never know what you might find. Lots of good stuff in these places. I do believe this kelp is edible, and the brown coloured ones supposedly contain more iodine than the green ones. It's a really good source of iodine, good for your body and your immune system. It's a nice piece of pottery, some blue colour on it. I don't know how old these pieces of pottery are. Some lovely shells here, really nice. Abalone colours, very shiny. There you go. Almost like mother of pearl on this bit. Got some black sand here. It's obviously some sediment and minerals. Quite a lot of black sand actually. Lovely clean water this. The tide's on its way out at the moment, so I'm just going to head over to the rocks, see if you can see any marine life in the rock pools. Or anything else of interest. Like I say, this is just a little short video, just exploring the seaside here in France. large quartz vein in the rock. It's almost like slate, this rock. Very thin layers. Sedimentary rock, of course. Let's see what we can find in this rock pool. Doesn't seem to be a lot in there. A quick scoot round the other side. Some lovely stones here. Some pieces of quartz. What's this? It's a big metal pin with some rope around it. Whatever this is. There's an oyster. Let's see if we can get this one off the rock. Might be one to take home for dinner. Anyone that's not eaten oysters, the method of opening the oyster, it's called oyster shucking. And all you do basically is you get your knife, just at this point, you push it in there and prise it open. But I'm going to try and remove this one from the rock hole, if possible. You can buy these at the harbour, where they do sell them. This one clearly doesn't want to come off. They are quite hard to open, these. Could find a pearl in this or something, you never know. Oh, it's coming. There we go, there's a lovely oyster. No pearl in this one, unfortunately. All we do now, got the liquor in there, which is the oyster water. Just free it up here. From the bit which sticks to the shell inside. There we go. And that should taste absolutely amazing. It's great, you can just come and eat oysters on the beach. And you can chew them, you can eat them whole, or have them with Tabasco sauce if you like. Some lovely oysters on this beach. As you can see, there's one, there's two, 3, 4, 5, all over these rocks. There's absolutely loads of shellfish around here. It's a really nice clean place as well, so you've not got any worries about eating the shellfish from here. And they do tests on the beach regularly to check the hygiene and cleanliness. If there is any issues with that, they do put notifications out advising you not to eat or sell the shellfish. You wouldn't go hungry here, that's for sure. Plenty of food. We're just waiting for the tide to go out a little bit more, so we can collect some clamshells for fishing later. Got another day ahead of us fishing. Hopefully going to find something productive when we're fishing. big enough to make a nice meal for a few people. Nice tasty one at that. Just have a quick look around these rock pools, see if we can find anything. We do have lobsters here and crab. There's an old piece of metal attached to the rock. Another oyster. That's a big one. Now these are attached to the rocks, so I don't know exactly how they get them off to sell them at the market. The rock will shear quite easy, so I'm guessing they might use like a little hammer and bolster just to take the rock off and break that off the oyster shell afterwards, possibly. But I don't know, I'm not seeing them doing that. I guess that's one method of doing it though. There's another one. And there's lots of black areas of sand with like wiggly worm bits. I'm not sure what they are. Possibly worms, bagworms or something. Oh, look at this for a find. That's a nice piece of pottery. One for keeping. Nice little pattern on that one. Not sure what that is, but we'll keep that one. Looks like a bone there. Not sure what animal that's from. Or person. You never know. Never know what you find washing up on the beach. Some nice blue pottery. This lovely black rock with a quartz vein running through it. Loads and loads of quartz around this area. And other similar items. Or gemstones even. Look at the size of that oyster. Wow. Just for comparison, there's my foot. That is massive. I reckon another hour and we should be able to harvest some clamshells. So until then guys, see you soon. Now in one of my previous videos when I came harvesting clamshells, I did say I wasn't sure if these clamshells come to the beach on a regular basis or if they just grow there and then they're harvested, and once they're harvested they go until next season. And as the tide's going out at the moment, I'm a little unsure as to whether or not I will get some. So what I've decided to do is to harvest some limpets. Limpets are edible food. They are a good fishing bait as well. And it's not too windy today, we've still got a little breeze. But this is a limpet guys, as you can see. Just like a round conical shell, attaches itself to the rock. So we just need to get in there and prise it off. And as you can see, inside you have the edible mussel. And I've already got one out there. Not the most visually appetising shellfish. But I will try and do this on screen, if at all possible. Show you guys. So I'll just remove the seaweed. We'll just run the knife around the edge of the shell. As you can see, as we do that, the mussel starts to retract back into the shell. And the trick with this is to just follow the shell down with the knife all the way around. It does give off some liquid, which is just salt water, I'm pretty sure. These are going to be great for fishing with, for the bait, for the fish. Be a nice little meal for the fish, these will. As you can see, we're getting some dark watercolour coming out there. Rather like cockles, I guess, but limpets. And we just scrape that out, and there she goes. Got a limpet for fishing with. I'll put that in the tub. So we've got two. Just going to carry on, try and get about 15 or so of these, just in case we can't find any clamshells. And at least we'll have something to fish with if we can't catch any clams when the tide's out. So I've harvested about 15 of these things. I'm going to go over now to where the clamshells are and see if we can get any of those. But we do have enough to do a little spot of fishing later. Just going to carefully make my way navigating across these rocks to the sandy part of the beach. See what we can find. The tide is well on its way out now, so hopefully in the next 45 minutes should be able to get on the beach, see what we've got, see if there's any clamshells left and razor shells, razor clams. Some lovely little holes here as well in the rocks. Don't know if you can see that. It's a great spot to look for lobsters, crabs. As the tide goes out, if they don't go out with the tide, they find somewhere to hide. Places like that are just ideal for them. And the limpets that was just taking off the rocks, these things. As soon as you touch them, with not even a lot of pressure, they kind of have it's like a suction cup, and they strongly attach themselves to the rock. And obviously that's another massive oyster. Obviously if you're using a knife or anything like that to try and remove them, you have to be careful. You can cut yourself, which I did, just a small cut. So do take care and wear gloves, guys, if you're going to be doing anything like that. That's my advice. I like to take my own advice really sometimes, but hey ho. Anyway, I'll catch back up with you when I get over where I need to be. So I'm just stood in about 1 foot of water, waded in, and there's lots of little tiny fish around. I don't know if you guys can see these. There you go. These are actually called whitebait, and the way to get these is to just catch them in the net basically, and give them a dusting in flour. And fry them off. About 1 inch long. Not much to them. You do need quite a lot for a meal. And they are very small, as you can see. That's 3. There's hundreds of these all around in the shallow water. So I'm just going to try and wade across to those rocks. Hopefully it won't be too deep for me. Literally hundreds of the little things all around. And if I find anything else over there, we'll add it to the video. So just catching some razor clams now, putting the salt in the holes. great fun this is. Got about 6 or 7 already. Ah, there we go. There's a couple of holes. Just going to fill those in. Definitely some in here. Look at that. 2 of the bad boys. There's one. Thank you, Mr. Clam. And where's your friend? Here he is. There's 2. Look at that. Little willies. There you go in the box. Let's go find some more holes. Oh, I think we've got one here. It's a good size. There's definitely one in here, just seeing it. There's one. Oh, this looks like a badass one, this does. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. A bit more in there, just for safe measure. Unless he's gone down instead of coming up. Not too sure. You can see the hole's getting bigger, so it's likely that that one's gone down. But we do have 2 more here, so we'll fill those holes with a salt. Still keep a better eye on this one. Definitely got one in this hole. Yep, there we go. There's one. Really good day today. If you get here as the tide's going out, obviously the best time. There's literally holes everywhere. Definitely got another one here. There we go. There's his best mate. He's a baby, I'll put him back and live a bit longer. In fact, I'll put him in a different place, then he's not near all that salty water. nice one. That's quite a decent size. Oh, she's so good when you come at the right time. There's another one. There's a baby crab. So just caught the bait for fishing. Just walking up the pier here to the little jetty that sticks out to the right, as you can see. And just behind the little island building there, you can see a navy ship which is just coming into the port. It's just coming out behind it now. I'll try and zoom in on that. There you go. Big piece of equipment. I think that's docking at Cherbourg. It's an impressive ship. Some speed they do. So I'm just set up on the pier now. And someone fishing on the other pier just over there. I'm using 2 rods today. Using the big sea fishing rod with the 3 lots of bait and a ledger. Also using the smaller one, telescopic. I'll be fishing with this bait for any smaller fish or mackerel. They're just on a 12cm outstand from the main line. So we'll cast off and see how we get on. People snorkeling here in the sea. That's how warm it is. As you can see, guys, there's a ferry just leaving the port. There's an Irish ferry, probably heading to Dublin. And as you can see, just on the top there, if I zoom in, there's lots of little leprechauns. We've had a nice day out at Cherbourg. Probably travelling home now. It's quite a big ferry, that one.